Aloha friends, welcome to Invited Back. It's December and I promised a recap of the year. What I'm planning to do is recap quarter by quarter as I remember all the opportunities that we've had this year to reimagine and reinvent and reinvite together. So I'll start with January, February, March. I'm going to go Q1 first. I happened to be in the Honolulu International Airport right now in this beautiful new wing that Hawaiian Airlines built. It's been here 2.5 years. I just have experienced it for the first time here. So if you are hearing noises in the background, that is what you're hearing. Travelers coming to and from Honolulu, Hawaii for the holidays. I am in fact on my way to Seattle, Washington, Kirkland specifically. Talk about going home for the holidays. If you don't know, I grew up in Olympia, Washington, so I am getting a chance to go home just for a quick trip for Wild and to get to be with my best friend for a couple days. And that is where actually Q1 begins. Our really close friends came to Hilo in January of 2024. What I loved about our time together is that my best friend Laura and we first met in Hawaii in 2024. We didn't know anybody. We moved to UH Manoa right out of high school. I came from Washington, she came from California, and we didn't go there with anybody else. And there was a group of 5 or 6 of us that did the same thing. One from Nevada, one from California, one from Montana, myself from Washington, Laura from California. And and another one from Oregon. And we just so happened to meet on campus at the freshman orientation that fall of 2024. We became instant friends and we're still in close contact today. So fast forward 20 years and we're back in Hawaii together, and this time very much not alone, surrounded by our husbands and our kids, and to get to experience our hometown of Hilo together with them was such a gift. Some life hacks that we figured out, it took us a while, but we went to our favorite breakfast buffet at Volcano, and we sat at an adult's table, the 4 of us, and we put all of our kids, total 6, at their own table. It was amazing, and guess what? We all survived the meal. So if you're in a season of parenthood where it feels like you'll never be able to sit at a separate table from your kids, don't worry, it is coming. And if you have kids that are like at that age, go for it. Put them at the kids' table, even in a restaurant. It was so worth it. The weather was beautiful. That was January. And oh, how I had no idea how that foundation of friendship, of lifelong, deep friendship was needed so desperately as I continued to walk through the year. So January, we got to spend time with them. February, Will and I took our 2 oldest daughters to Japan. This is a trip that we had actually planned for our 10-year anniversary. It got canceled after we booked all of our tickets and hotels due to the pandemic. And we thought, okay, we don't know when we'll get to go back. It came up again, the opportunity to possibly go because we still had all the miles. And then they canceled all of the flights for the airline that we had booked with from Honolulu to Japan. So we thought, okay, maybe this isn't a thing. And then through a conversation with one agent that opened up the door for us, reimagined the possibility of a different route, we were able to go. And not just us, we were able to take our 2 kids, our oldest. It was their first international trip, and it was such an answer to prayer and dream come true. Tons of planning and preparation on my husband's part. Um, and day after day, it was an incredible opportunity. We started in Tokyo, we went up north to Iyama, got to be in the snow. Then we went, well, I'm not doing this in the right order, but we went to Osaka and got to experience Universal Japan. And then we ended up back in Tokyo for our last couple days. March is a month that we've always celebrated. My brother's birthday comes first, March 5th. He turned 42. And I sent him this message. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Remy. Happy birthday to you. Hey, brother. Sending my love and wishing you a happy birthday. I hope that you're well. I love you. I had no idea it would be the last message that I would send him. We celebrated my mom's birthday in March also, and my best friend growing up birthday comes a day later. I always get my mom and her birthdays confused, still to this day, decades later. So we celebrated their birthdays, and then March was Easter. At the very end of March, we had Easter this year. And I remember my daughter and I, just the two of us, before the sun came up, we took a drive down to town to go grocery shopping, and the sun was just peeking up over the horizon. And I'll share that video now. Hear the birds chirping, and we just had this moment, this sweet, still, beautiful moment to soak in Easter Sunday. And I will never, ever forget it, because the next day was Monday, April 1st, and my whole life changed. And we'll get to that in our next December wrap up the year of 2024 video. Thank you for being on this journey with us, with me, with Invited Back. As I've been saying, as we continue through year 3, I don't know what it's going to entail, but I'm so thankful that we're on this journey together. The more we share what's happening in our lives, the more we press in to the things that matter the most, take one more step forward in the face of courage, in the face of fear, in the face of the unknown, we get to reimagine what's possible. We get to reinvent the future for ourselves and generations that will follow in our footsteps, and we get to re-invite others into our journey along the way. Looking forward to continuing to recap 2024. Sending my aloha until next time.